is your hab that you start out in. Now, if you're like me, you already have quite a shitload of stuff in your inventory, because I'm a pack rat and I carry fucking everything. So, I'm just going to sort it for now. So if you press I, it'll bring up your inventory that you see here, and then you can click the filter button so you can bring down the filters. So I think I'm going to stick with the undersuit I have on now. However, I'm going to get rid of the helmet. So I'm going to go armor, and then I'm going to filter this down. We're going to start with just helmets. Let's see what we have for helmets that I won't wear. Decisions. I was going to say, I feel like I should have a lot more. I do have a lot more. Wow. Man, there really is a whole lot of crap I can... Yeah, we'll go with the Oracle helmet for now. Okay, then we're gonna put on some armor. So I'll show you where you can find all this in the stores, but for now, I'm giving you a brief overview of how to equip everything. So I'm gonna go with my standard outfit. So we'll do the black Orc MKX Singularity armor. So you may also want, so you can actually see the little description, so you know what the hell you're looking at. It's Artemix arm. Aha, see? So this is the Orc MKX Singularity color, which just means it's black. We're going to do some legs now. So... Orc MKX Singularity. Okay. Looks pretty badass, if I do say so myself. Now we just need a backpack. Why do you want a backpack? Well, you're gonna want a backpack because you're gonna pick up a lot of shit roaming the countryside. Star Citizen. You're gonna pick up a lot of stuff. Okay, so now that I'm decked out, what do I have for weapons? I need to filter that all again because I've got way too much shit. So we're going to start with sidearms. And I don't really use my sidearm a whole lot. I'll do the Coda pistol this time. Badass. I have it just in case something terrible goes wrong. Most of the time, I don't have to worry about it, but you never know. And then, yeah, I'll do the FS9. And that's, you know what? I kind of like the AO3. I think I'm gonna go with the AO3 again. Okay, and then I just need to do attachments. So what do I do for attachments? Well, so I put suppressors on everything. That's one of the things I do. So you see, so the suppressor 1s are for pistols, suppressor 2s are for most primary weapons, and suppressor 3s are for the bigger primary weapons. Although offhand I do not know what uses suppressor size 3. I'll put some field lights on some things. I can actually use. The field lights work really well, I might add. And then I just need to see scopes. Well, 6, 8, no, yeah, it's 8. So I found the it's the Bayer Telescopic X4, and you get them on the P4 rifles you find in bunker missions, and it's a fantastic scope. I can only find it in bunker missions if you pull them off the P4s. So I always have to keep a supply of those because they are by far my favorite scopes. I don't know, plus a 3x holographic on. And then we'll go utilities. What do I got for you? So you have you're gonna need a multi-tool typically. I always put the tractor beam as the default, but I also in my backpack carry a mining bit and the medical attachment. Now, the problem with medical attachment is that you actually need ammo for the medical stuff, which means I do not have one. So, I have to go get one. Oh, I got a lot of Luminalia gifts I can turn into. I'll take some fruit while I'm at it. So, I always check to see what the effects are, so I typically go for the hydrating, sometimes energizing ones. I like to have a nice variety. Okay. So F12 if you want to turn off chat. By the way, if you are stuck at any point in game, always ask in chat. We are all friendly. We will always do our best to help you out, wherever the case may be. So this is our corp. So you walk out of your hab, you walk into the main hallway here, come to the elevator, you call the elevator. So how you call it is you hold F, you click. So F is your inner thought. It allows you to interact with everything. So just gotta do F, hit the ground floor. And so with these you can actually scroll. So if you mouse wheel up or down, you can scroll through. Oh, nice. Still Luminalia gifts. Excellent. Luminalia gifts go for 250 bucks, 250 credits each. My bad. When they first came out, before they got nerfed, they were like 1,000 credits each, so you could actually make a sizable chunk of money just selling these, just going around the city and just finding them all, selling. And they'd reappear in the same locations, so you just go back and you sell more, and you could actually just farm gifts, never leave the city once. It was great. I used to do that on Grimhex for a while. I'd spend like 20 minutes just going around Grimhex, just grabbing all the gifts I could get. I ended up making, 50, 60,000. It was a good time. Okay, I think that's all the gifts in here. So, thank you, my man. I head out. So welcome to ArcCorp. This is very much a city on a planet. Or a city planet, as the case may be. When you walk out of your apartments the first time, those are your apartments. You have right across the way here, Kasaba Outlet. That's where you go get clothing, if you don't walk around in flight suit armor all day. And then you also have Cubby Blast. It's 2932. What's in Cubby Blast, you might ask? Weapons. Weapons, armor, ammo, everything you possibly want. So what you're gonna need, So I always do several batches of 5. That way you don't have to split them out from like a big bulk order. And then that way you can just toss a pack of 5 in your backpack and you're good to go. You've got your refills all set. That's just me. I will say that this takes a lot of time to get all your ammo and equipment bought the first time around. But once you have, if you do a bulk order like this, once you've got it all, you're good. You don't need to worry about it. So there's also Oxy Pens, which, as the name implies, provides you oxygen. I have never really ever used the oxygen pen because I've never really been out in space in EVA for such a long time that I actually lose I actually lose oxygen to the point where I need it refilled. The reason why I'm only doing one at a time with the tiger claws, because you really only need one at a time, so I'll use the bulk one to fill up my suit. So attach, take the ball, and I'll show you in a moment. Just attach one, pull one from the 20 or so that I bought, and then I've got these little packs of one that I can just toss one in my backpack as a backup, and then so that was miscellaneous and personal weapons. You've got attachments where all the ammo is found. So, like I did with the med pens, I will do the ammo, which is you bring, you make a few batches of 5 to toss in your backpack as spare ammo. I mean, the ammunition's fucking dirt cheap. I mean, look at this. 5 of these is only 150 credits. I've got currently, 234,000, so I can probably buy several batches of all the ammo in the store, and it's still barely be. I'd still probably be over 200,000. And then again, after you do your batches of 5, I'll do like a batch 25. So if I do like 5 batches of 5 and a batch 25, and even 25, that's 750 credits. That's nothing. What else did I have? Some of these. I don't use this rifle nearly as much as I used to. Which is a shame, because I love this rifle. This is a great rifle. I should probably bring it out more next time. I think most of it is because I have X number of rifles. And a lot of them are not necessarily like the ones you can find out in the world normally. It's stuff that I got through the subscriber perks. So I don't want to necessarily blow it all and lose them somewhere down the line. So I'll just... And the ammo will stay with you until you reset, so you don't have to worry about it. C54, I use this quite a bit too. A lot of ammo that you buy, man. You go through a lot of ammo in this game. I mean, the upside is that it's all ridiculously fucking cheap. So, you may go through a lot of ammo and you have to resupply every, 3rd or 4th login. But it's, again, 3 or 4 logs. And then I'm also going to do... Instead of batches of 5 for the sidearms, I do batches of 3. This is your backpack batch. This is simply because I'm not going to go through, 5 magazines for my sidearm, typically, if ever. I go through maybe 1 if I'm lucky. Or unlucky that I have to be using a sidearm. You also want to get so the Reflex Sight, fantastic Reflex Sight for anyone who needs just a basic sight that don't want to use iron sights. This is a very good one. You really don't need anything much more fancy than that. For the most part, so I'm just doing my FS9 magazine, the bulk magazine first, for whatever reason, just because I already started. I'm gonna do... that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. 4. And 5. So you can also get field light here. You can get the stabilizers, you can get the laser pointer. It's all to you what you want to use. I personally prefer the field lights over the laser pointer. So I do actually pick up a lot of gallant rifles, so I'm just gonna get a bulk thing of, say, 40. I'll do 2 5s. So let's see, what else do I use? I will probably, so keep in mind you're also going to pick up a lot of ammo in bunkers. So the LH86 I've seen a lot of, the Coda I've seen a lot of, the Gallant, the Karna, the P4, the C54. You will find all of those in bunker missions, either on dudes that you kill or in the loot boxes that drop. The Lumen SMG I've seen a lot of too. P4 I go through a shitload. P4 is probably my second favorite firearm that I carry with me everywhere. So I'm just gonna get 50 outright of these. This is my bulk magazine version. That's still 650 credits. I mean, this is, like I said, this is ridiculously cheap ammo. I'll get several 5s of this. And if you have any questions in chat, feel free to ask. I will be happy to answer anything that you might be wondering about. But remember, you don't have to get one of everything, but, you know, it doesn't hurt to have some. Get some mine attachments. These all go, the mine attachment, cutter, tractor beam, and the medical, whoosy whatsy. The tractor beam and the medical attachment all go in your multi-tool. That's another one that I use a lot of. This is another sidearm, so I'm just gonna get 25 for my bulk. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Also, if you ever need suppressors, the other reason why I like Hardcorp is that they automatically have size 1s and size 2 suppressors. So you're good for both your primary and your secondary, or your primary and your sidearm. Yeah, I should probably get a couple scalpels too. I don't use this as a sniper rifle nearly as often, because you can't put attachments on it because it's double barreled. As in one barrel is over the other. Real cool and all that. You know, I'll just get 30. S71 I use a lot of. That's another one that you find a lot in bunker drops. And this is a powerful fucking rifle. Like one shot from this thing will just knock anyone out. I mean, there's like a worthwhile funk when you fire those. So if you're just starting out, you're not going to be buying all this ammo for all these weapons because you most likely will only be able to afford maybe one weapon. But you know, it's good to get at least into the habit of buying ammo and just stocking up on it just so that you've got it stocked. So you don't have to keep buying ammo every time that you spawn. Because that becomes tedious, and you don't want to do that. So it's better to knock it out early on so you don't have to keep going back and doing it. But that's just some dude's rule. It makes life and the frustrations you encounter in this game a lot more manageable. Okay, so primary weapons. So the reason why I like Air Corp is that Cuddy Blast carries some pretty good fucking weapons. C-54 is a great fucking SMG. You put down, I think it's like yeah, it's a 50 round magazine. You can probably unload all 50 of those rounds in, God, like less than 15 seconds. It's just, you can put so much lead down range with that thing. Same with the FS9. This is I think by far the best light machine gun. It doesn't have nearly as bad a recoil issue. It doesn't have, so the other, that's not here unfortunately. There's another, what's it? The F-55, that's right. There's the F-55 from Gemini. That does, it's 150 rounds, so it's got more rounds than the FS9, but it just sprays everywhere. There's no consistency. There's no easy way to get a bunch of rounds on target without spraying all around the target at the same time. So the FS9, you can cluster your shots a lot easier that way. Combat knives, you're gonna find so many freaking knives and bunkers. You don't need to buy yourself a knife. You don't need to buy yourself grenades either, because grenades, oftentimes, if they work properly, you're not going to need them because you're going to be killing them anyway. Get yourself a multi-tool. Yeah. So it's still a P4. The Night Stalker is just the skin that's on it. And Scalpel's a nice one, but it's got these two barrels, one on top of the other, so you can't silence them, which is a downside. R97 you'll find a lot in bunkers as well. Basically anything that you find in this shop you will find in bunkers all the freaking time. You might want to get yourself some extra undersuits if you have one particular kind you prefer over the others. Maybe just get like, 5 or 6 of them, something like that. Just so that you've got, extras to play with just in case. But again, that gets expensive. And I do not recommend it unless you've got the money for it. I mean, same with armor. So if I do, I'm gonna need some more singularity. But I mean, 7,000 just for 10 of these. I mean, these get expensive. Okay, singularity. Okay. So now we've all this. Now we need to get some ammo on our person. So what we've got the Coda pistol. We have the AO3 and the FS9. So we got one AO3 for the backpack. One FS9 for the backpack, and one Coda for the backpack. So, okay, so 7 is the magazines in the rifle. So we could do... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the FS9. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 1 for the coda, and then AO3, and AO3. Okay, and that is how you equip ammo. Oh, don't forget the med pens either. That would be bad. So, 1 med pen pack goes in the backpack. I put my tiger claw on my person. Oh, did I not buy a? I thought I bought a big pack of these. Well, maybe I didn't. To do that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, while I'm here, I might as well just buy. So it's actually cheaper by 7 credits if you buy them at the hospital instead, but whatever. Got 100 of these. Just because it'll be easier. I go through med pens every fucking time, so. There. Okay.